Through the lens of the sublime, the Georgians began to see old paintings afresh. Italian artist Salvator Rosa died long before the revived fashion for all things Gothic. Yet his paintings seemed to have predicted the taste for the sublime. Glowering skies, gnarled trees, craggy cliffs. The Georgians were bewitched. They brought up as many of his works as they could and shipped them back to England. The National Gallery in London now holds one of Rosa's most unusual pictures. It's a sublime landscape, but with a difference. It's filled with monstrous figures, as if straight from a Gothic nightmare. Salvator Rosa's witches at their incantations, a witch's brew of a painting. He's lit it as if by flashes of lightning, and that's how the eye experiences it. Not as a composition, but as a series of sudden horrific visions. A crone and her accomplice, they've resurrected a skeleton from the grave. They've dug him up, and the coffin's been opened. A witch and her sinister companion seem to be getting him to write something. Are they making him rewrite his will in their favour? Immediately to the right, suddenly, again, another flash. A naked, beautiful witch who's got a voodoo doll balanced in front of a mirror. Another flash. An older witch grinding up entrails for a potion. A knight being beaten with a broomstick as he set fire to a rabbit on a piece of paper on which a spell has been written. There's a heart impaled on a sword. A baby being held up for sacrifice. The monster of a skeleton bird that seems to have come to life. Another witch arriving on some weird creature of the night. And at the centre of it all, a hanged man with a distended neck being fumigated while a witch cuts his toenails to put them in her potion. What on earth? What in hell did Salvator Rosa mean by it all? Well, he was a cynical, sardonic, philosophical man, not much given to superstition, and this was probably, in 1646, his way of saying to his witch-hunting contemporaries, do you really think this kind of thing goes on in the landscape outside Naples? I don't think so. But that begs the question of why, more than 100 years later, English gentlemen of the Georgian age, such as Earl Spencer, who hung this picture at Althorp, why on earth would they have wanted to contemplate Salvator Rosa's feverish fancies? Well, I wonder if it isn't precisely because they were Georgian gentlemen living in the age of the Enlightenment, a time when religion seems to have held less and less sway, and when the old folklorish fantasies and superstitions were all but dead. Didn't they want to re-enchant their world? To fill it once more with the frisson of horror? Is that perhaps what Gothic was all about?